I missed a hot cue while the world's best rap was going on. Somebody pitched a mid world's best rap thing that there should have been wolves in there, so Spencer could have come up and wolf fight during that rap. As like,
I only fight coyotes, though. Those are completely different animals. Coyotes are different than wolves. I could not take on wolves.
Oh, it was coyotes.
Let me be real clear about that.
That was certainly one of the highlights. I wish we could do a clip show. That would be like Johnny Carson would do, because that would be one of the clips, would be Spencer demonstrating how he would... It is 9/11 and it's their 200th episode, so...
It's time to talk about politics.
That disaster reminds me of another. But yeah, Spencer demonstrating, how he would fight off a gang of coyotes using only a backpack and his feet. That he had figured it out.
What would the concept of our clip show be? What would we
there would be that clip, and then there would be
we're all stuck in the Nerd Melt attic, and we have to keep warm by remembering things about Harmontown.
Oh, right, yeah.
You actually had a really, really good concept for clip shows. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, well, I think that's
a pretty good one.
I think you could do. We're cleaning up the Mr. Meltdown. It's like
Mr. Meltdown,
clean up the attic. Clean
up the attic. Oh God, why did I name myself Mr. Meltdown? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh God.
I feel like there should be just a whole montage of Anatoly's shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, watching Anatoly's posture change from like Yakov Smirnoff to fucking like Dracula, where he was just like his feet were up at the back of the stage
he became Rasputin.
Wait, did you say NT was here?
NT is here, yeah. But NT's kind of like my girlfriend. She's not. Well, NT's kind of like my girlfriend, but
one difference.
But NT's also kind of similar to my girlfriend in that you're not much of a showman, are you?
I'm just saying, like, I like to. I'm a big fan of the show, and I like connecting with people that I've heard their names, and you're one of them. And what's up?
NT, will you come up and just sit just for a second, anyway?
So you know me. I didn't mean to do it. I do know you.
Oh.
I do know you.
So you started coming pretty early in the run.
Oh yeah, like 4 years ago.
Do you always sit
We've been doing it 4 years?
4 years. That was one of the questions,
that's when I met,
but it was kind of cold.
That's when I met Adam and Spencer.
We only do 50 episodes a year?
Yeah, that's almost every.
We do less than 50 a year.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
There's got to be a way we can push that envelope.
I know.
What does Marin do?
I was just thinking we've lost. There's
Dan
53.
Fucking.
Isn't this like episode 204 or something technically?
Oh, are you one of those people that's like Jesus was born in June?
Yeah.
Spencer.
Jesus was born in June.
Spencer. No. Spencer.
Easter's just a celebration of the equinox.
You guys killed the shadow people. It was great.
Yeah, well, do you mean that because we did several episodes before we actually started podcasting?
Now there's just unreleased episodes.
Oh, there are unreleased episodes. There's one where I got super duper drunk and probably coked up and like announced my return to Community.
You're admitting you do coke now?
Like way before I was supposed to. I don't think we played.
We
that
should
one.
have had a lot more unaired episodes, by the way.
Yeah, there was one where I went into a lot of detail explaining the whole Chevy Chase thing.
There's episodes that you haven't aired because you were.
They were that bad.
Too drunk?
Dan. I really want to get a hold of those.
I think it's because I listened to them because we were going to release them at one point, the lost episodes. But I had been through I had to go through a lot of my personas. Like I had to come around to the realization, and the internet became everyone's life. There was a point when the internet was just a place where people kind of huddled. Even after it was only nerds, it was still. Then it was just like social misfits, and it was always there. I'm sounding defensive, but there was a point in the internet's existence where it was still kind of. It felt okay to just sort of expose yourself, and I wasn't like famous.
Chat relay.
So I would like write blogs about like my friends and what they were doing. I would never do that now because it's like it feels like ever since
you weren't so aware that other people were
human
looking at you
and not
reading
play
it. Oh no,
things.
people were like
it was
actually
like
aware
like
of
the days
this.
of my MySpace blog. It was like, oh, in your wildest dreams, someone would find this written on this coconut that you threw into the ocean, and oh, sure enough, there's my friend Kelly Oxford. She's responding in the comments, and we're friends because she's one of the few people reading, or my friends are reading. It's like there's 600 people reading your MySpace blog, so you're kind of like gossip girl in terms of like what you're saying. I'm assuming she gossips. I don't know. But then you flash forward to like the Chevy Chase event, which was like I wasn't trying to put that on the internet. That was before we started podcasting. I was playing it into the microphone here. I thought, dumbly, let's just enjoy this for a second. And then one person was like, yeah, you just enjoy it for a second. Cha-ching! And then it was
Is that person here tonight? What if that person's... Why don't you stand up?
It's Nikki.
Let's bring up Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase!
But then I was like, oh, I'm affecting other people's lives. I have to stick to talking about myself. I can't remember why we were talking about this. But what was the point?
I have no idea.
Lost episodes. Because there's lost episodes where it's like I'm talking about Community and I'm talking about Chevy Chase. And it was like with the Community thing, it was like, oh, the fans are like they're getting bummed out every time I open my mouth. I just want to like don't want them to be touched by my thing, And then
that sounds like a penis.
I mean, they're already trapped in a van with me. The least I could do is
I'm not following.
And then the Chevy thing, obviously, it was like, oh Jesus, I think I've done enough there. So, but in that episode, I do explain like what happened. I think it's the actual episode where I played it. It was recorded. It's a lost episode because we never intended on podcasting it. Anyways, this is our 200th episode. We go by iTunes counting the episodes that we upload. It's our 200th episode.
Yeah, Spencer.
All right. So, Spencer, what do you think happens when you die?
What happens when Spencer dies?
What?
What happens when you die?
You stop living.
Do you have any insurance, is what he's asking.
No.
Is there it's just oblivion?
Any long-term pets?
Probably oblivion, right? I don't know. Why think about that? They got so much other shit to worry about.
What you worrying about?
I'm writing, or I don't, working on Harmon Quest, coming to CISO.
I love that attitude. I don't care about death. I have a TV show.
Yeah. I'll worry about death when I stop having a TV show. It makes sense.
That's literally what happened. That's why he went on tour.
I'm sure King Tut didn't call for the pyramids to be made like during some big battle. like you should kill those people and enslave those Jews and at the exact same time build giant pyramids that everyone can see the whole time. I'm sure he was like, there's no more Jews to enslave. What should I do with them? What if my tomb was a fucking city? What if you had to navigate by it?
All right.